What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best budget mirrorless cameras in 2021. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you're a newbie in this domain, we say look no further than the Canon EOS M200, also known as the best beginner mirrorless camera on the 2021 market. The device sports a 24.1 megapixel APS-C sensor, but has an updated Digic 8 processor when compared to its predecessor. The extra processor power provides two new essential features: dual pixel eye detect autofocus and 4K 24p video. The camera has the same body as the M100 model with the same button layout and pop-up selfie screen. Physical controls are minimal, so the camera settings are easily controlled via a flip-up touchscreen. Also, dual pixel eye detect autofocus will make it much easier for newcomers to use the camera. The M200 can now record 4K video at 24p, but with a crop of only 1.6 times. It should be noted that this significantly limits the use value of the device as a log-in camera, but this will not be a problem for most users. The EOS M200 is light and small enough that you can carry it with you in your bag every day. Also, it records 4K videos that look amazing on a home 4K TV set. Users will also be able to record slow motion at 120 frames per second in HD mode, or movies with accelerated time flow in stunning 4K resolution. The user interface with a guide and creative assist mode on the EOS M200 allows you to easily take professional-looking photos. You can connect the device via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi for automatic image transfer, online photo sharing, and remote camera control. For new users, this is a top pick for sure. If you're in pursuit of the top bang for the buck, we say check out the Panasonic Lumix G7, the best value budget mirrorless camera you can find in the market in 2021. The DMC G7 is certainly not one of the devices that brings some innovative design lines, but it is most definitely among the most polished models you can get. The camera itself is quite compact, fits nicely in the hand, and is rather comfortable. The device is mostly made of quality plastic. The ergonomic design is intended for the right hand since the holder is located on the right side. The screen is touch sensitive on the back, while the hinge allows you to adjust the angle of the screen. Furthermore, the screen offers OLED technology that comes with a resolution of 1040 pixels, providing a clear view of the image and good viewing angles. The screen also has a strong backlight, great for a clearer view in daylight. As for the viewfinder, the coverage is 100%, and it is possible to look through the viewfinder with glasses. The device also offers the ability to adjust the diopter, which can be very useful. As for the connection, it is certainly not a full package of modules, but we get a basic Wi-Fi module that is not at all complicated to connect. Focus works exceptionally fast, at a speed of only 0.07 seconds, varying up to 0.18, which is slower but not so noticeable. In this case, focusing is done over as many as 49 points, with the possibility of adjusting their number. The camera uses a 16 megapixel sensor, as well as the ability for 4K recording. The videos are recorded at 25 or 24 FPS. For a listed price, you can't beat this guy. Up next, we bring you the Canon EOS M50 Mark II, also known as the best mid-range budget mirrorless camera that can be found on the market in 2021. The EOS M50 Mark II retains most of its predecessor's features: the same size, the same ergonomics, the same 24.1 megapixel sensor equipped with dual pixel autofocus, the same 3-inch adjustable screen, and the same 0.39-inch and 2.36 OLED viewfinder. The previous version was already quite an attractive product in this range and offered a great value for money. Located in the range between the EOS M200 and the EOS M6 Mark II, the EOS M50 Mark II is the only one to offer an integrated viewfinder while maintaining excellent compactness. In order to meet the expectations of the market, which is increasingly focused on the production of social networks, Canon first of all upgraded its camera to video. The newcomer thus gained the opportunity to record vertically, broadcast live via their Wi-Fi or HDMI connections, or follow the eyes of their model in autofocus. There is a microphone port on the left and right, but there is no headphone jack, micro HDMI port, and USB port, which unfortunately did not get compatibility with Type-C. Therefore, it is still not possible to charge the battery directly from the USB port, which requires the use of a dedicated charger. The battery itself is located below in the slot that also holds the SD memory card. On the other hand, we are happy to find a shortcut to the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connection on the right side of the case. The latter allows you to communicate with your smartphone via the Canon Camera Connect app, even when the camera is turned off. Pairing is easy and the connection is stable. Among the other strengths of this device, we notice a high-quality, fully adjustable screen that can be turned towards the selfie lens and especially allow different points of view at ground level as when diving, horizontally, and at the top vertically. The device's refresh rate increased from the previous version from 30 FPS to 60 FPS for better comfort of moving subjects. All in all, this small APS-C hybrid remains very attractive thanks to its excellent ergonomics, fully adjustable screen, correct electronic viewfinder, high-performance autofocus, and good image quality. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. The next product we'll talk about on our list for today is the Olympus OM-DE M10 Mark IV, also known as the best enthusiast budget mirrorless camera available on the market in 2021. Olympus OM-DE M10 Mark IV is the company's latest retro mirrorless camera. Inside, it has a stabilized micro Four Thirds image sensor, captures video in 4K quality, and includes a host of built-in filters for creative photographers. This is a good starting option and is compatible with a wide range of lenses. We are looking at one of the thinnest models with interchangeable lenses. The body measures 3.3 by 4.8 by 1.9 inches and weighs approximately 13.5 ounces without a lens. You can get this model lens-free or as a set with an electronic zoom at 14 to 42 millimeter. The camera is very well built with a magnesium alloy housing. It is not sealed like its older sisters, the EM5 and EM1, but it is robust, and the feeling when you use it is that you are with a top product. As with previous models, the screen is foldable. It can be tilted about 45 degrees down for taking overhead shots, for example, and about 90 degrees up, for example, if we're taking macro photos or shots very close to the ground. The EM10 Mark IV includes an Olympus 5-axis stabilization system built into the sensor. The image stabilizer corrects small camera shakes. Olympus stabilizers are probably the best, and we won't find another camera with similar performance in this range. The OM-DE M10 Mark IV uses Olympus's most advanced processor to date, the True Pic 8. The processor is responsible for the entire focusing system, the stabilization system, the coding of the video signal, and in general for all camera functions. It is the brain of the operation. The new sensor increases the image resolution, picking it up from 16 megapixels to 20. This is an improvement. The onboard sensor also slightly improves the dynamic range and behavior at high ISO values. For long exposure shooting, such as night photography, the OMD includes a feature called Live Bulb, which allows you to see on the screen how the image is generated in real time as it collects light from the scene. The product also includes very interesting video enhancements over the previous version. For example, there is a video autofocus system, the contrast detection system. Good stuff. And finally, after all the carefully summarized reviews, opinions, and experiences, we have come to the unanimous conclusion that the Sony A6000 is the best overall budget mirrorless camera that can be found on the market in 2021. In the world of mirrorless cameras, the Sony A6000 has gained a famous status. It is the perfect blend of compact and DSLR cameras that offers superior performance in a compact body. The Sony A6000 has a 3-inch screen with 90-degree articulation that allows you to shoot at more extreme angles. But the limited edition of articulation sometimes requires you to adjust your own position to see its contents when shooting. It has an APS-C sensor with a 1.5 times crop factor that is characteristic of Sony and Nikon APS-C sensors. The resolution of the A6000 sensor is 24 megapixels, which is almost 3 times the pixel size of Sony's RX100 compact camera with a 1-inch size sensor. The size of the sensors and the size of the pixels themselves are the main advantages of mirrorless over compact cameras. The main advantage of a larger sensor is a greater amount of light, which allows the use of lower ISO values or less noise and a higher shutter speed that allows freezing motion. With more light, a larger sensor allows for a lower depth of field. With a shallow depth of field, the Sony A6000 kit lens has an extremely smooth bokeh that perfectly separates subjects from the background. The performance of the Sony A6000 will meet the needs of most, even with a kit lens. In night conditions, the A6000 tends to highlight brightness, that is to hide details and shadows. In good lighting conditions, the A6000 offers high sharpness and a wide dynamic range. The sharpness of the photos is very high, even with small details, and the dynamic range is among the widest of all the cameras in our test. For those who are not ready to dare to shoot in manual shooting mode, there is an excellent intelligent auto system shooting mode that recognizes scenes and quickly and reliably adjusts all exposure parameters. parameters. The Sony A6000 is a great compromise between a DSLR and a compact camera, and offers everything for more demanding users who plan to invest in lenses and take their photography to the next level but don't want a big, heavy camera. In short, this device delivers premium performance, high durability, all wrapped up in the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best? You got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.